Hello friends, welcome to Meals in Minutes with Prim. I'm Prim Character, and today we're going to make an easy, simple meal that is all about the taco. And so I hope you enjoy it because it is so simple and all the family absolutely loves it. And so we're going to start with a simple salsa. And this salsa, you can make it your own. This is going to be very simple, but other ingredients that you want to add to it, you can add to it to your taste. And so I'm going to start with a medium onion, and I just kind of cut it in quarters. This is a half of a medium onion. I cut it in quarters, put it in here. It's with a 3-blade chopping prep, and it have a silicone gasket on the bottom that keeps it from moving around, but it goes around multiple times when you chop. This makes it so easy for me to make this salsa. And so I'm just going to pull it a couple of times. As you can see, with one pull, it already started chopping. And so you can make it as fine or as chunky as you like. But you see, with a few pulls, it's already pretty chopped up. Now, restaurant salsa is very fine. And so just with a few more pulls, you'll be able to get it there. And then also, I'm going to add a can of diced Petite tomatoes. And the tomatoes, again, can be your choice. So if you want them very chunky, you get the bigger ones. I love the Petite. And so I'm just going to open the can. This can opener makes it so easy because it just lifts the top right off. And it doesn't have any rough edges around it. And so when it goes all the way around, you just take the little teeth here, and then voila, it lifts off. It's no rough edges, so you could even rub your finger on it. You're not going to cut yourself. And so I'm going to put the tomatoes in there, and then I'm going to put some seasoning in there. And so this is my own DIY Chipotle seasoning, and the heat depends on you. And so I like to put about a tablespoon in there. And then, of course, you have to give it that little zip of lime. And so I have half a lime, and we're going to juice it right in here. And then do some more chopping just to get it all mixed together there. And this time, you don't have to pull it really fast, just a slow pull, because remember, the blades are going around multiple times on every single pull. So let's pull it a few times, and then, as you can see, and I'm going to hold the blade because it's very sharp, you have beautiful, quick, and simple salsa. Like I said, you could pop jalapeno in there or whatever, or the little chipotle, whatever you like to put in there, some cilantro, and just make it to your taste. And so this is going to be like some of the base of the recipe, and I'll be right back. Now that our salsa is done, we are going to do our meat mixture, and using the Tupperware stack cooker. And the portions that I'm using, I'm going to use the 3-quart casserole. I'm using a colander. You can see the holes here. And then I have 1 pound of ground meat in the colander. And then I'm going to use the cover. And so you can use any type of meat that you want, ground beef, ground turkey. This happens to be a mixture of beef and pork. And so on this beef and pork, I'm going to put some seasoning on it. I like the hot and spicy taco seasoning. And so I'm just going to sprinkle that all on it because it's going to season and cook at the same time. Now, with most meats in the microwave, you cook them 6 minutes per pound. With this ground beef, because it's already partially broken up, then you're going to cook it 4 minutes per pound. And so I'm going to cook it 2 minutes, and then I'm going to break it up a little bit and then cook it another 2 minutes. The reason that I have the circle in a circular motion with the hole in the center is because the microwaves cook from the outside in. So they're cooking from the outside in here on the outside, and then in the middle from the outside in, and that way it cooks evenly. Also, I have it sitting in a 3-quart casserole because all the fat and drippings from the meat is going to drip out of the meat. And so that's going to just really cut the fat and really take out all of the things that's in the meat that you have purer meat when you have it browned. Unlike cooking it on the stove, it just sits in the grease. You're not going to have it sitting in the grease here. And so I'm going to put it in for 2 minutes, and then I'll be back, and then I'll put it in 2 more minutes, and I'll show you how that works. So I'll be back. So it's been 2 minutes. I'm going to grab the stack cooker from the microwave. You always want to use your hot pads and open away from your face. And you can see that it's already started browning a bit, but I want to make sure that I'm going to mix it up some more. That gets the seasonings in there really good. Also breaks it up a little, breaks the meat up a little bit more. But I'm going to show you one of my, I guess you could say, tricks for that when we have it in for 2 more minutes. And also, just to let you know, another fun fact about cooking meat in the microwave is that the microwaves continue to vibrate against each other. And you can rub your hands like this and you can feel the heat on your hands. So they're continuing to cook even when the microwave goes off. And so these microwaves are still doing a little bit of cooking, and that's why you want to set the time out a little bit and not cook it all the way, because you don't want your meat overcooked in the microwave. Okay, so I'm going to put it in for another 2 minutes. And you're going to see after these 2 minutes, your meat will be all brown, and then I'm going to show you what's next. So it's been 2 more minutes, and let's grab it from the microwave. And next, we're going to see that it is perfectly brown ground beef, or whichever meat you have in here. And I'm going to put it back in the supersonic chopper because I love getting it chopped up really fine. Now it's already seasoned. Now if you want to wait and season yours afterward, that's fine. I just think the seasoning goes in there so well when I cook it and season it at the same time. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in my chopper, and then I want you to see how well it drained as well. Okay, I don't want to leave any of the meat behind. Okay, and so I want you to be able to see, and I'm going to put this on the cover here, and I want you to be able to see everything that was left behind, all the oil and the grease and the additives that was left behind. And so none of that is in your meat. And then I'm going to put the top back on, and I'm just going to pull the handle just a couple of times, and mix it up really good, and then show you how it comes out so nicely. And you have your meat mixture. So now you have your salsa, and now you have your meat mixture, and all you want to do now is top your nachos, or you can put it in taco shells. I like the nachos, And all you do is top your nachos any way you like it. And so that's how you're gonna make a easy taco dinner. And you see how beautiful your meat mixture came out. That's how you're gonna make a beautiful taco dinner in just minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching Meals in Minutes with Prim again, and I'll see you at the next recipe.